Hello Africans, greetings from the Garden of Eden. I was resting in my garden when I heard the news that some northern leaders and civil society organizations in Nigeria wrote to the president of the country, rejecting the proposal made to him by the United States of America and France to relocate their military bases from the Sahel region of Africa where they were expelled to Nigeria. They alleged that the United States of America had been lobbying Nigeria to sign new defense pacts that will give them access to have their military base in the country. This is unbelievable. What are these foreign imperialists looking for in Africa? For instance, it is on record that America alone has more than 28 military bases on African soil. This is to tell you that the scrambling and partitioning of Africa initiated in the 1885 Berlin Conference is not over yet. The question Africans need to ask themselves is, why should someone whose house is engulfed with sporadic shooting of its citizens be proposing to maintain peace in another man's land? In the 1960s, Nigerian students protested against the idea of Nigerian-US Security Pact. Also, in the 1990s, the Nigerian Council of States rejected the idea of setting up AFRICOM in the country. Again, in 2016, the African Union raised alarm over the proliferation of foreign military bases in Africa. Why can't they leave Africa alone? As I asked in my last video, why do we have American interest in Nigerian elections? And as far as I'm concerned, American interest has never been to the advantage of any nation but America. Some people will say that having a military base in a country will help the host country address their security problems. But wait a minute, has there been any place America and its allies install their bases that becomes better off? The answer is no. Instead, it creates a new level of insecurity that will make the imperialists that brought their bases to run away, leaving their hosts devastated after they have satisfied their selfish interests. If you doubt me, read their history. We cannot be dragged into proxy wars that we are not interested in, especially now that the Russian Wagner Group are in Burkina Faso and our neighbor Niger. We should remember that the US-Russia war is currently fought in Ukraine. There are wars with China and North Korea, in Taiwan and Korea. But hold on, can't we also have an African military base in America? Can't we have a military base in United Kingdom and France? We can't continue ceding our sovereignty to foreign powers, for we are a sovereign country. So we cannot continue making decisions that will affect the security of lives and properties in our land. Nigeria holds a strategic position in Africa and shouldn't be turned into a conflict zone between the Wagner Group in Niger and the proposed American soldiers in Nigeria. Therefore, for whatever reason, let the Americans and their allies keep their military bases to themselves. Let African problems be solved by Africans in an African way. May the Creator of the universe bless Africa.